do us well with it every once in a while, just to do inventory. What are my goals for my children? What do I really want for them? And let me say, ladies, if you want them to live for God, it's going to take some training. You know what I think some people think training is? It's mostly just talking to their children, teaching them. But ladies, it's a bit more than that, isn't it? It's living before them every day. I know of 3 different people at this point that their children knew more Bible verses than anybody that I knew. They led their classes in Bible verses, 2 of them especially. And they could quote chapters. They would cause their schools to win the Bible, all the competition, because they knew the Bible so well. And yet those children went out and left God. And you think, how could that happen? I talked to one of them that had come back, and he said to me, I had it here, but I didn't have it here. And I thought, how sad. How very, very sad. It takes more than just putting it here, ladies. Teaching them and living it before them. Letting them see Christ and God work in your lives. And then training them by your lives. Sort of like a horticulture, telling an owner of a vine, telling a vine dresser, now we want this vine to grow this direction. So the vine dresser goes out and talks to the little vine every day and says, now, we want this little branch to grow this way, and we want this little branch to grow this way. And we want this little branch to grow this way. Okay? You're going to do it, aren't you? And tomorrow coming back to the vine and said, now, we want this little vine, remember? We want it to grow this way, and we want this one to grow this way. And doing that vine won't change at all, will it? But you know what it takes? It takes tying up this little branch here, cutting off some things here, pruning here, and working on that little vine for it to be the vine that you would have it to be, or the vine owner would have it to be. And the same with us as parents. It's going to take more than just telling them. It's going to take showing them and let God work in our lives so that He can work in their lives. Amen, ladies? And if we will be faithful in that, one of these days, our children will rise up and call us blessed. And that will be a good day. The song says it like this: I may never travel far on the face of this world, and when I pass, my wealth may be just a few small pennies worth, and this name that I'm known by may not be mentioned by great kings. But all is well if my child will just remember this one thing. When she looked, she could see Him. When I spoke, she could hear Him. When I walked, my every footstep led her to Calvary. Oh, give someone else worldly fame. But when someone speaks His name, may my child recall that she saw Him in me. Amen, ladies. Thank you for the privilege to come.
Thank you very much, Miss Biddle. I appreciate everything, Miss Biddle. There I'm doing what my husband does, calling me Miss Biddle. You're very couldn't be much more of an honor. I'm sorry, I mean Miss Rowland. My husband started doing that, and I thought, man, I'm just taking after him. I appreciate all of you coming so very much, and I appreciate all of you listening, and I pray your heart was blessed like mine has this week. It's just been good for me, and I hope it has been you. I know it's getting late. I know some of them's got a long way to go, but we're just going to